Hey guys, what's going on? Nutri's here. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a little while now. This will be my Valorant agent tier list. As you guys may know, based on like the last few videos I've uploaded, Valorant is like my main game now. I've been streaming it every day on Twitch, basically. I love Madden too. It's coming soon, but Valorant is like my game. And I've gotten big into it, and I feel like I've developed enough IQ to be able to assess what I think the best agents are in this game, and etc. So, starting off with Breach. Breach to me is a very good fragger. A lot of people seem to underrate him versus Phoenix, because most of the reason is he's not able to heal himself, but Phoenix can. So that sustain is better. However, when we're comparing their entry, Breach has the Aftershock, which he can send in a straight line and completely disrupt the enemy team. They fire slower, and the same goes for his ult. So he has both of those as entry points. If he wants to enter a site and he has these abilities, he can enter. It's very easy for Breach to do that. His flash goes through walls. So unlike Phoenix, where you have to accurately hit it and curve it around, Breaches goes through walls, so it's a little easier to use, in my opinion. The only ability that might not be the best out of Breaches is the one where, I think it's his C, the one where it shoots through the walls and it's like a big, it tries to get them out. It's good for getting somebody out of a corner if they're sitting there. It forces them out and it could kill them, but it's hard to use situationally. To me, Breach is an easy B tier. I don't think he's bad at all. I like when he's on my team. It's just that it's hard. It's hard to compare versus the other fraggers. Cypher. Cypher is automatic S. I think most of the Valorant community knows this. Cypher with his tripwires and his camera can completely control one site, because with both of them he can know when somebody enters a point, and he can keep vision on another point. So he could do both, and then he has two of the tripwires and one camera. And then he has his cyber cages, which are disgusting one-ways. It's very easy to see underneath. It's not easy to see for the other team. And obviously his ult gives you info on the whole enemy team. He just is the best defensive champion in the game. Best defensive agent, sorry. I'm talking like league still. I don't think anybody is better than Cypher. I would vote him as the best character in the game. Sage is obviously there with him, but I think I love having a Cypher on my team. Sova. For me, Sova's also a B tier. I love his recon bolt's really good, but it gets destroyed really easy. Obviously, it's one tap, and also it gives away your position. So like usually when you shoot one, they can either see it coming through the air, or they see where it lands, and like if you're pushing a site and you try to get vision on the site, they know you're going to that site with that arrow. Same with this owl. When you use that, they know where you're coming from. I mean, it only lasts for so long. His ult is hard to get kills with unless you owl them first. And even if you owl them first, it's sometimes easy to dodge. And his shocked arrows are amazing. That's like his best thing. But I say he's a B tier just because he like announces too much of where he's going. And yeah, that's my opinion on this. Also, I'm a gold 3 banner in season 2, so I'm kind of in the middle of being like good and bad. So it's like I feel like I can give you guys a general idea of what it's like in both tiers of playing competitive with good people and with bad. Killjoy. See, this is hard. Killjoy's new. I think I would give Killjoy the A tier. Um, she's like Cypher in the sense where she could hold down sites. I think her weakness is that her stuff can be destroyed easily, including her ult. It can get destroyed. However, those bots, if you hide them properly, the swarm grenades, sorry, they're very effective. Obviously, with the alarm bot. One thing that keeps her from being a C is that you can't stack the damage on these grenades. I was not aware of that until recently. Can't stack the damage, which hurts her. The turret doesn't do enough damage, which also hurts her. Those are the only things that, in my opinion, keeping her from being an S tier agent like Cypher, because I think she can kill with her abilities, unlike Cypher. Viper. A month ago, I would have gave Viper the poop tier. Now I would go as far as to say C tier. Um, Not very good still. Her poison just doesn't decay for long enough. I mean, you could just walk through it and not even be worried because you know you're going to get that shield back. The wall is very good. It's long, which is nice, but once again, not enough damage. Like Phoenixes, when you get pierced by it, you hold that damage. You don't with Vipers. Uh, Her ult is effective, but at the same time, there's so many ways to kill you inside that ult. But I like how you can exit it for longer now. Her poison things on the ground would be a lot more effective if they didn't hurt her. I think if they didn't hurt her, the poison grenades, I think she'd be as much as a B tier character. The orb is good too. It's okay. I mean, it just doesn't do enough damage again. She can walk through that no problem, but still, she's just not very effective. You don't see Viper getting picked much even in the gold levels. Phoenix A tier. Phoenix is similar to Breach. I said my comparisons about them. The only thing I think about that's better for Phoenix is obviously his heals. I think his ult is so effective that you can go in there and then return to your body at 100 health if you use it properly. It's a bada big, bada boom, and then you're back to your body. His flashes are great. His wall is great for not only vision, but then you can heal with that, and you can heal with your fireball, and it shreds the enemy's health. So I think Phoenix is an A tier. I think Phoenix is the best fragger in the game. I don't think that's even questioned. I think the closest one is Breach. He just does a lot to sustain, and when I have a Phoenix on my team, I'm happy. Because he's more than just a fragger. Even on defense, he's effective because he can heal himself and hold on for longer in his wall. Raze, poop. Literal poop. Like, I made this tier almost specifically for Raze. I can't stand her anymore. Not only is she super annoying to go against, but she's just a crap character. Her grenades hurt her teammates all the time. Her satchel packs, every time I have a Raze on my team, damaged. I'm done. I'm getting hit. Guaranteed. Her rocket is literally, like shooting out a dildo now. It does no damage. If you don't hit them right on the feet, it's not killing them anymore. Yeah, she could boost herself forward, sure, but she hurts her teammates all the time. Yeah, her boom bop is effective for getting intel, but nobody is getting killed by that thing anymore. Not unless you're clueless. I just don't think Raze is effective at all. I think she's gotten to the point where she's the worst. It just makes no point. It just makes no sense at all to pick her over Breach or Phoenix because they have flashes. Phoenix has sustainability. It just makes no sense to keep them to pick her over them. She does nothing better than them except I guess kill with her RPG, which doesn't even do it anymore. Brim, Brim is the best smoker in the game. I would go S tier. He's better than Omen. The good things about Brim, 3 smokes. They don't see where it's coming from. They hold for a while. They don't hold as long as Omens, but they hold for a while. And the only problem with his smokes is the range. Omen obviously has unlimited range, but Brim gets 3 of them. His molly's very good. It's just like Phoenix. It shreds. It kills them fast. The stim beacon is good in the right situations. The only thing that's annoying is that it could really fuck up your teammates if they don't see it coming. That happens to me a lot. And his ult is amazing. I mean, if you're the last one alive and you're trying to play time, you go hide in a cubby, you wait for that to fuse, you ult, they're dead. That's it. That's it. I think Brim is one of the most... I love having a Brim on my team, and I would always go for him on my team. I would just be happy if I have one. I always rather have him than Omen. Omens get too much... Try to frag a little too much. Obviously, Sage is S. I mean, do I even have to explain this? Walls, slows, heals, and resurrection. I mean, you just don't need anything more than that. That wall can get the craziest peaks in the game. Reyna, I know Reyna's not that great anymore. I still don't think she's that bad. I've been playing her a little more recently. I would go B tier. Now, her blind is not the greatest. It gets shot out very easily, and I just don't think it's very good. But the fact that she can overheal herself and it really helps her sustain. As long as you can get kills with her, she's effective. Her ult is still very good. I've been getting shredded by it in comp. Obviously, her problems, the vulnerability on her is not the best. You usually end up dying if you use it because they can just track your body. and it doesn't last long. It's okay when you ult because you're getting healed already, so that's like the only time it's alright. You go invisible, which is good. I don't think she's bad. I don't think she's great. She could be a lot better if they fixed that blind. But that's why she was broken before, and that's why they nerfed her. Omen is A tier. Uh, he's a better attacker than Brim, but everything else, not really. The blind is a very straight line. It's not that easy to hit. The blind is lethal, though. The teleports are good, but they're very loud. Everything Omen does is very loud. His teleport's very loud. His ult is very loud. You know where Omen's coming from when he uses those abilities, and I think that's the biggest problem with Omen. The smokes are nice, but they take a while to travel if you put them all the way across, obviously, and he only has 2 at a time, which is like, for example, if you're playing split, and this is something that drives me nuts that Brim can do and he can't, you can't smoke ramps, heaven, and screens. You can only do 2. You can't smoke the back of sight, CT, and heaven. You can only do 2. It's like, that's how it is with him versus Brim, and I think that's why Brim has the advantage. Jet. Now let me explain this first. I am the biggest Jet hater in the world. Okay, I think if you pick a Jet instalock, I'm dodging. Okay, she brings nothing to a team, just like Raze, and I can rant on and on about how much I hate Jet mains because it's just useless. It really is. You can frag out all you want, but you're not giving anything for the team. You're not helping at all. You're not flashing. You're not entering. You're entering yourself in and nobody else. So that's why I really hate Jet. But I've come to realize, ever since Raze even got nerfed harder, that she is at least better than Raze. Okay, she doesn't hurt her teammates. Her blades are a one-shot to the head. Her dash and her mobility is better than Raze's. Her smoke is at least something to help the team, unlike Raze. I would go Jet over Raze by a little bit. Now, in my opinion, there is never a necessity for either of those agents to be picked. I'd rather have a Viper on my team. These two are both really bad. There's no need to pick them. Okay, if you're a bronze, you're a silver, and you're playing Jet, there's a problem there. You're solo queuing and you're playing Jet, there's a problem there. You're not going to advance. You're not going to get better because you're forcing people that you don't know. You don't know how good they are to play the important roles. Boom, boom, boom. You don't know them. You don't know what they're doing, and you're forcing them to play the important roles, or you're going without the important roles. So that's why this is my tier list. Let me know what you guys agree with and what you don't. I've thought about this for a long time. I've been playing. I don't even want to know how many hours I have on Valorant. Now, one last thing I'll include in this video before I go, my dream comp. Okay, so we'll take everybody out. Can we do that? Okay, I'll put everybody in poop for now. And we're going to make our dream comp. Okay, I'm going to put them all into S tier. The dream comp always starts out with those 3. And then Phoenix as your fragger. And then... so you have Smoke, you have Healer, you have Cypher, you have Phoenix. Your 5th now, when you have something like this, can be whatever you want it to be. You could go with another Fragger if you want. You can go with another Smoke if you want. Really smoke the place up. You can go with another defensive character if you want. Lockdown Sights, Killjoy, Cypher. This is probably my favorite comp out of all of them. Or you can go with Info and Sova, which is also a very good comp. So when you have teammates, and if you guys can learn how to play these 3, you can pick almost anyone after that. You can leave the fraggers open to the noobs, to the people on your team that you don't know. My biggest advice I got from Iron 1 in beta all the way up to Gold 1 now, which I'm at, and I even have the banner for Gold 3. Just play important characters, because if you go solo queue and you can pick a Cypher or Sage every time, your teammates can pick whoever they want. They can play who they're comfortable with, and that really helps. So yeah, my dream comp would definitely probably be this one, because you just have crazy defense and you have good attack. Brim and Sage are decent attackers, believe it or not. Same with Killjoy. Once you get that bomb down, it's clamps. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be uploading, hopefully, a Valorant montage of what I've been doing on stream lately to YouTube. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really thought about it for a long time. I'm sorry if it was too long. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Always appreciate you.